Welcome to Michy's kitchen. Welcome to Michy's kitchen. Welcome to Michy's kitchen. Welcome to Michy's kitchen.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Michy's kitchen. Today we're going to be making jollof rice. We're making jollof rice today because my friend has been begging for me to make this, so this is for you. I don't want to say your name. So we're going to first do our 3 rules: washing our hands before we cook, wearing an apron to protect ourselves from the messes, and always asking adult for help when we're using the stove, the oven, and the knives. So let's go wash our hands. So now let's wear our apron. So now we're going to dive into our cooking. Let's go. So now we've got here tomatoes, Scotch, bonnet, garlic, fresh paprika, and red onions. You can use any type of your onion. So you're going to put these all in your pan, as many as you can use. This is to reduce the water pressure and the cooking time. So now we cut them up, we slice them and put them all in a tray so that we can get ready to put them in the oven. So now it's going to go in the oven, and now it's less dry, as you can see, and there's not a lot of juice. So you're going to put this in the blender. When you blend it, it should be like this. And so you're going to leave that for now, and you're going to heat up oil and put in some of your red onions. You're going to saute your onions while mix them. When these onions are soft, you can continue to add in your mixture. So now that this has been cooking on our stove for a while, we're going to get our seasoning ready. So first of all, we've got our curry over here, our chicken stock or chicken bouillon, jollof seasoning, and stock cubes. I wanted to let you know that all of these, the measurements are not exact, because in our household, we taste on our feelings and our guts. So please, anything or what you think that can be enough for you to handle, please use that amount. So now I'm going to pour everything in and mix. So we're going to now add in the broth from any protein that you decided to use, be it chicken or beef or lamb, anyone. So you're going to pour that into your stew. This is a crucial step for us to get a good jollof rice. So as you can see, my surrounding is a little bit messy, so let's clean it up, because that's always the good thing to do when you're in the kitchen. So now we finished cooking our cleaning surrounding, we're going to add a part of what this cooking is called, the rice. So please wash your rice till the water is clean and clear. So we're going to add our rice in now. So now that we put in our rice, please make sure that if you taste the rice and it's not soft enough, you can add water, but not a lot, so that you don't dilute it. And also, when if you want to add more rice, you can add more rice, but make sure that you can at least see a little bit of rice coming from your pot. Our rice, look at our rice now. Our rice was not that soft before, but we added a little bit of water behind the scenes to make it softer. So now we're going to let it slow cook and let the heat come up. So you're going to turn your heat down, and we're going to cover it in foil so that the bottom can cook and burn a little bit, so that you can get this party jollof rice aroma. So let's cover our rice. And you're gonna put the side of the foil and cling it to your pan, your pot. If you need more than one, that's okay. There you go. See you later. So now let's check our rice. This looks amazing. So now we're going to add a little bit of butter. More skip. This is just for the rice to be fluffy and some little bit soft. So now let's mix. So just going to this, you don't need to mix it because it's going to go into your rice. Time for the cling film. So now let's check on our rice. See, all of the butter has dissolved. So now it's testing time. Just gonna take a little bit. This is absolutely amazing. I would say this is absolutely the perfect party jollof. Thank you guys for watching on Michy's Kitchen.